That's usually what happens. Where somebody gets acquired, they do this whole like, we're not changing anything, wink, wink, and then 2 weeks later, like, everybody's that used to be there's gone.
See you later, bye.
Yeah, that happens.
What's going on, guys? It's Tony and Mark from Loma Paintball, and today we are bringing you another edition of the weekly Paintball Nation News.
Ooh, I like that little spin.
Oh, we go to pbnation.com to get the latest and greatest paintball news out there. But if you don't have access to the internet, you're probably not watching this video.
Yeah, that's not going to work out for them whatsoever. You're screwed.
Yeah, go to pbnation.com.
But if you are watching this, enjoy our little take on the news, and then go read it for yourself and leave a comment and get involved in the conversation, because that's what makes the sport great. All right.
Yes.
So,
riding solo.
Excuse me 1 second.
Okay. Hold on. He's got to go to the bathroom. He'll be right back.
I just want to make sure it didn't stop recording.
Yeah, fair
All
enough.
right, fair enough. We got a little bit of time. So kicking off, we got to start a little bit back in the past. What? We're gonna start off with Tennessee Vols and the Titans play paintball. That's college and pro teams, right?
Yeah, the Vols. So pretty much we're going to go over this just real briefly. Introducing any professional sports team to the game of paintball is always positive for the sport. Recently, last couple of years, everyone says, grow the sport, grow the sport, grow the sport. Getting, obviously people, college, the Vols, and then the NFL team, Tennessee Titans, involved in paintball, they're only going to spread the word. Hey, I'm hoping they all had a great time out there. And, I mean, pretty much, right?
Yeah, I mean, we've had local Detroit Lions and some of the different college teams in the area.
Recently, Brandon Graham from the Eagles, he came out, Super Bowl champ.
And anything that helps spread, because hopefully they go back, they have a great time at the field, and they tell their friends, they get more people involved, and then we get a little bit in this field, and the sport in general gets a little prestige because, yeah, somebody that gets paid millions of dollars or has a scholarship at a prestigious college took the time to go play our sport. That's huge. That's always a good time.
For sure.
And the photos are awesome you're seeing. I think there's probably some more if you dig through. But awesome. That's always great. Remind your local fields anytime they have a celebrity at any level to show up, to share that and post that so we can all see who's actually playing the sport.
Definitely. Because there's a lot of celebrities out there that have played paintball, and the world needs to see it. Everyone needs to find more out about the sport.
Nice.
So,
moving on, Max steps down from Bunkerkings.
I'm almost sure that's Max Lundquist. Yeah, one of the founders stepping down. He used to play Joy Division, Russian Legion. I just want to read what either a few people have.
The second one is his post itself.
For the years who played at the level he has had so many years, so much enthusiasm for the sport. His presence will be missed, and Jason Edwards wishes him the best in the future. So, that was his reply?
Well, this was what he actually posted
okay.
about. Just he's stepping down. Instead of focusing time on developing new paintball products, he's going to pursue other projects outside of paintball while remaining involved in the promotion and continue to use the current and future Bunkerkings product. So he's still going to plug the business that he helped build.
For sure.
And he's still going to help market it and whatnot. He's just not going to be in there for the hands-on day-to-day activities of coming out with new masks, new merch, different products and stuff. The guy's been there for 20 years. If he wants to step down, kudos to him. Thank you for everything he's done in the sport. And hopefully Bunkerkings continues to do well and grow in Virtue.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So,
because I believe they got bought out by Virtue, I want to say.
That part I'm not 100% on.
Yeah.
But,
now that Virtue, right here. Yeah, now that Virtue owns Bunkerkings. So, check it out, guys. Read the article if you guys are interested at all. It's right on there.
Well, that didn't take long. That's usually what happens. Where somebody gets acquired, they do this whole, like, we're not changing anything, wink, wink, and then 2 weeks later, like, everybody's that used to be there's gone.
See you later, bye.
Yeah, that happens. Moving on, best paintball commercial ever. That's subjective, but it is a good commercial. Did you watch this?
I did not, no.
All right, I'm not going to let you watch the whole thing right now. So this is a Pittsburgh paintball park.
Okay.
I really liked the beginning. They got some quick fly-throughs. Doesn't matter who you are. if you play. And they have audio and music. I'm just not sharing it. You have to go back and watch it yourself.
And they're showing other rentals, families, young kids, all sorts of stuff.
Yep. Just hyping it up. Look how exciting, look how much fun everybody has. And that's the first 30 seconds. And then they go into a full-on explanation and definition. And it's a really good video. They talk to some of the players about why they like the sport and what they're doing. So it's a definite must-watch. Like I said, it's a great commercial, greatest of all time. Again, subjective, but it's a very well put together. It's a great promo, not only for their words,
Their field,
but for the sport in general.
For sure.
We put out enough content that I don't feel like we necessarily would need to do a full-on video. We might do one in the future this summer or next summer, who knows. But for fields that don't put out anything else, I would recommend at least putting together a kind of a promo reel like this. It can't hurt. And these guys got extra plugs on PB Nation on the front page just for doing it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
This was funny. This is an old video somebody responded with. And have you seen this one before?
No, man.
The Virtue Ion board. I really want to turn the sound on, but
bam, it's on.
It's so much funnier with the sound. I mean, this is a total like late 80s, early 90s style. Got the big poofy hair.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the...
And you know it's old when he's rocking an Ion with the...
Yeah. But right there, he's like, yeah, you don't have to hold the button for 20 seconds, wait for it to turn on. And he says, boom, bam, it's on.
Bam, it's on.
Yeah.
They got the old school X. Anyways, guys, go, once again, pbnation.com for all your latest, greatest paintball news. A lot of funny stuff on there. Don't forget to check the forums out. A lot of informational stuff as well. John does a great job over there, so...
Another good one from Action Paintball.
Uh-oh. You can't give them all away.
That's why I'm only doing snippets. I want them to know that they have to keep going through the forum. Don't stop at the first post.
Gotcha.
You know, there's more. Guys are getting in the conversation.
There's more.
Just wait. Bam. It's on.
All right.
But
pbnation.com for all your greatest news.
So, that was that. NXL Classic event at Badlandz. I was there with Caesar. We were selling jerky at the Jerky Den booth. If you were there and you probably came by at least once, probably stole a free sample from me, maybe two. Sold some jerky, met a lot of good players, had a lot of good conversations with guys that had been around for ages and a lot of guys that had just stopped in.
So for people that don't know, Badlandz was it just outside of Chicago?
Yeah, it's
home of Aftershock, who has been historically one of the most legendary teams ever to be around. So
you can see the hyperball field is right here on the screen.
Unfortunately, I wasn't there. What was your take on the actual event? Did things run smooth? Was it?
There were some delays in the games. They were about 2 hours or more behind by the end of the day Saturday. We had a little bit of weather issues.
Okay.
Predominantly the Woods field ran slow just because of trying to get 10 guys off the field in the woods or looking for pods. Right. It wasn't compensated.
Yeah. And that's just how it, I mean,
yeah,
it's not airball works.
It was their first time, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the hyperball field ran smooth. I think everybody, for the most part, enjoyed the event. I heard the typical, paintball guys whining about bad calls.
On his foot, check his hopper.
On his foot, check his hopper everywhere. There were some Fight Club guys. They beat a certain team, and that team happened to get it overturned by crying to the refs, or so I heard.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I wasn't on the field. Everybody was standing in front of the booth crying, because that's what you do in paintball.
Well, obviously,
you shoot each other, you get
cry.
off the field, you cry for a while.
Yeah.
But no, it was a good time. We did a couple videos, which you've probably already seen by now, walking around, looking at the different gear. So many markers, so many old autocockers and new shock techs, and a lot of EMEX on the field. Surprised how many guys were actually shooting EMEX.
Yeah, I saw a couple of videos, a lot of people shooting those.
But everybody seemed to have a good time. It ran relatively smooth. If I had any complaint that I would say would be, and I don't know how you do it, there wasn't enough people walking the vendor booth.
Okay.
Right? We didn't have a lot of spectators.
So there was just mostly all these guys were just players.
Yeah, 98% of the people at the event were players. They were either hanging out in the staging, with their team, and then they'd go onto the field.
And then go back to their
Whereas like you go to like Living Legends or big games, and guys are constantly walking the vendor booth and hanging out. That wasn't going on, and it's
here
understandable.
for strictly business.
But it was the first time. I think Tom Cole told me roughly 400 to 500 people were at the event.
Yeah,
which isn't bad.
I think they had like 40 10-man teams. Yep. So yeah.
But yeah, no. Overall, nothing but positive experiences. Everybody was waiting to go for the next one. So. Some great photos. Gary Baum was out there taking photos as usual. A lot of the normal people, semifinals you can see, and then the finals.
Shout out to Thunder Horse. So some of the guys, they took third place. Some of the guys I used to play with on my previous team. Shout out to those, and shout out to Infamous. I know you lost to Adrenaline. I heard, like I said, I wasn't there by like 1 or 2 points, which is only a couple bodies. Yeah. Shout out to Adrenaline for winning the Pro Division. Infamous taking second, and there were some teams that got knocked out that I definitely thought had a really good chance of winning.
Yeah, and one of the things that I heard a lot of positive was that there was unsuspecting teams that did better than people thought they would.
Oh, I saw real quick, guys, and then we'll get on. Bear de Gidio, if you don't follow him on social media. He was calling out Dynasty, saying how they couldn't even take the top 4 in this finals. Yeah, so whatever. It's always funny.
Good event. Can't wait to see what the next one holds. Hopefully, more spectators show up, more people walking around and just enjoying and watching the sport. It was, like I said, ran well. The fields were a little bit separated. Forced people to walk past each other. I mean, grass was wet and stuff. I mean, it rained and typical.
Can't help the weather conditions.
You can't help that. So, but overall, positive event, and excited to see what happens.
ICPL NXL Classic. Follow them on Facebook. Find out when the next event is.
All right, next big thing, and it was released for the first time at the ICPL, was Adrenaline made a custom shocker. Not just an XLS, but a CVO. They had the CVO model there. You see it on the screen. I did a video with James from Adrenaline where he went over everything, because what do we hear in the people in these forums and Facebook and all that?
Different, it's the same thing.
Oh, they mailed it. It kind of looks like a Ripper. Oh, big deal. No, they did a way more. The way you access the bolt's different. They're using the Lux bolt inside of it with the whatever the coating is.
Ceramic coating.
Yeah, there's more technical in that gun than I can possibly remember to spit.
Gotcha.
And the price point's not that bad. It's not like $500 more than the standard.
Just a couple hundred more, right?
Yeah, and they've got options where you can get the, you buy the XLS version, you can get the CVO add-on with matching milling and anodizing, so you can swap back.
What was up with the feed neck? I see it's a different.
It's a different feed neck.
Okay. Looks like it's got a taller stack on there, so paint you can drop them quicker.
Yeah, and there was other. I think if I remember correctly, there's another option for a feed neck too if you didn't like that particular style. But I can't give you all the secrets here. You got to go watch the video that I did with James. It's already out there. It's public. It's probably one of the only actual long videos. But here's a quick cut down of all the stuff they did. The polishing, the different trigger, the different frame. And he holds it up to a different, a standard stock CVO. So you can see the size difference. The Lux style ASA.
Tube. Okay.
In addition to a low-rise option, yeah. So like I said, they did a bunch of different stuff, different eye covers. They spent some time and money. It took, if I remember correctly, he told me it took about 18 months to develop this. They've been working on it since March of last year. So it was cool. It's exciting. It was nice to see a team and a team that was already kind of known for customizing stuff to actually come out with something new again and to do it at an event like this.
Yeah.
They didn't wait till World Cup.
And then Adrenaline wins.
And they win. Yeah, weird. And side plug, some of the guys had Ultra Silk from supercocker2020.com in their guns, but
how they like it.
Again, everything was pretty much positive. I just don't think he was explaining it well enough to people. Like, you really needed to actually put it on their bolts and stuff and show them the difference. And at a tournament, nobody's gonna be like, here, possibly screw my gun up for the rest of the event.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
So he got rid of some jars, and we'll do some videos in the future. But cool to Adrenaline. Thanks to James for taking the time to talk to me about it. Moving on, Team USA.
So for this, guys, Mark, you going to the bathroom again?
I'm just making sure the thingy didn't crap out on us.
So if you guys are new to tournament paintball, look at this roster that's on the screen. I mean, you've literally just a plethora of veteran players that have won many, many championships. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good. I mean, you got Montressor, Rabikoff, Chad George, Keith Brown, Marcelo, Laval. I mean, the list goes on. You guys can read, obviously, but that's a stacked roster. I think they're going to do very, very well.
Wait, okay, so I'm going to play ignorant for the people that don't know. Where are they playing? Like, what is this USA paintball team for? Are they going to the Olympics?
It's not the Olympics, but I believe they go overseas. Scroll down a little bit, because last year that's how they did the... because when the pro guys go, I believe they go overseas, I want to say. No one's mentioning it.
No, they're just complaining about the people aren't on there.
Are you pro? Yes. Are you already competing in NXL Europe Amsterdam? Congrats, you made it. Yeah, it's like obviously it's a World Cup. Malaysia has teams and all sorts of, so we send our best of the best of the best, sir.
With honors.
That's it, with honors, yeah. So they're going to play against teams across the entire world. I'm not sure exactly where the event is.
All right, so then I want you to throw some shade.
What?
You gotta remove one guy off this team and add one person that's not on the team. You gotta swap out one player.
Oh, wow.
Who do you ditch and who do you pick up that's not there? You know, we saw names like Greenspan and a couple other down there, but and that doesn't have to be your pick, obviously. I'm just curious, like who's the weak link in this killer roster? Who's the weakest of the strongest?
Oh boy, I'm saying. If I have to, I mean, obviously,
gun to the head.
Oh no,
you know?
It's a double dog dare.
Double dog.
I have to on a double dog dare. Yikes. I would probably, honestly, it would be Greg Sewers. I would drop, and I would add Mouse, Alex Goldman. Like I said, it's a hard one. I mean, they're all these guys are fantastic players.
100%. I was just curious.
No, I feel you. Yeah,
Gotta make it a little interesting. Otherwise, we're just looking at a bunch of guys' pictures.
I feel you. And hey, actually, put in the comments below who you guys would drop and who you would add. I like that question.
Yeah. Like I said, there's a couple in here. So we got no Greenspan. Like to see Ryan and Colt. Danner's got some recognition.
That's why I didn't take Danner off, because AC Dallas is up and coming, and I didn't, let the kid get a spin.
Fuzzy Jackson getting some recognition. So, yep.
Oh, okay, here we go. I would swap Laval for Greenspan. Sewers, Sewers for Taylor. Yeah, there's so many good guys out there. It's
a toss-up. And
Mouse,
no offense to...
Mouse, Ryan, and Blake. Yep.
So, cool. I would get rid of Marcelo and I'd put you on the team because his photo's kind of crappy compared to everybody else's, and you're the only...
He was sleepy that day,
Well, no, it's darker. Like, the photographer did a shitty job, so he's got to be off. All right, guys. And the last story, we're not going to touch on it too long because we're going to do a whole nother video on this, but the Philadelphia NXL layout just came out. We're going to put out a video just like we did with the Paris layout, showing you what Tony would do, what I think he's right and wrong about. We're going to draw on the screen and all that good stuff. So look forward to that coming soon. But as always, go to pbnation.com, go through the forums, go through the front page, see what the news is, get involved in the conversations. Then head over to lonewolfpaintball.com, get some of the best merch in the game. Watch our videos, like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. Go over to Jerky Den. Normally be eating some, but Joe's mad at me for giving away samples at ICPL. So he ain't going to let me eat no more jerky even on camera for a while.
Yikes.
And I guess that's it.
That's it. pbnation.com. See ya.